And just a short drive away, we've got Port Jefferson, the heart of Seawolves Country. That's where our very own Sky Crabtree with Lauren Sheprow, the mayor of Port Jefferson. Sky, what do you have for us?
Hello, Seawolves, and thanks for tuning in to the Stony Brook University Media Group Holiday Spectacular. I'm here reporting live from Port Jefferson Village with Mayor Lauren Sheprow. Thanks for joining us, Lauren.
Well, thanks for being here, Sky. It's great to have Stony Brook on the campus of Port Jefferson Village.
Absolutely. So we're here. The village is currently celebrating its Annual Dickens Festival. I'd love to hear more about that festival and how it benefits the community.
Sure. Well, the Dickens Festival, currently in its 28th year, is presented by the Port Jefferson Arts Council, and this could not happen without their special touch and creativity. The Arts Council transforms our entire village into the old days of Dickens, and it's like a Dickens set, right? Everywhere you turn, every corner, and they really put their heart and soul into it. They work with people in our community, and they work on their acting skills, and they dress them up in the age of Dickens, and everybody embraces it. They have about 90 to 100 people who come in and present as if they are Dickens characters. It's really spectacular.
Yeah, and you had mentioned that this is the 28th year this festival has been going on. So I'd love if you could, shed a bit of light on the history of the festival and how it's grown over time and just how it got started.
Well, it actually got started, I think it was a brainchild of former Mayor Jean Garant, and embraced by the community immediately. Everybody loves to dress up in the old Dickens attire. It's grown. I think the Arts Council can tell you more about how it's grown, but what I can tell you is that it has been embraced. It has increased the foot traffic and the number of visitors that we see here on this weekend. It is the busiest weekend of our entire year. 25,000 or more people come through the village to visit the Port Jefferson Village when Dickens is on, and they come from all over the world. So it's an amazing event.
Now, turning topics a little bit, in recent months, Port Jeff Village was actually declared Seawolves Country and established a more formal partnership with Stony Brook University. So I'd love for you to tell me more about that declaration and what it means for your community here.
Well, we embrace Stony Brook as a wonderful neighbor. It's a campus of over almost 50,000 people, many of whom live right here in Port Jefferson. We consider them neighbors, friends, and colleagues. We look to Stony Brook to help us with our challenges and issues, as possibly using Port Jefferson as a living laboratory. We're working in collaboration with some faculty who are working on some projects to help tell the history of some of our older homes. And we are welcoming interns to work in the village administration to help them advance their careers. And everyone you run across in Port Jefferson typically has an affiliation with or a feeling about an experience at Stony Brook. So we're just so happy to have Stony Brook here as a partner and welcome everyone from Stony Brook to Port Jefferson.
And I think we're going to wrap that up there. Thank you very much, Mayor Sheprow, for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Sky.
Thank you. All right, back to you in the studio.